Hello, hello, everybody. Let me know where you're coming in from. Be sure to share a few things. Oh, why is it not having issues on my Facebook? So I'm in the middle of packing right now. Not sure how much you guys can see that. Tons of stuff in my actually that's not open. I'm on my Facebook Live and I'm trying to understand what is going on. Yesterday was quite interesting. Met up with some local surfers and all the craziness that comes with that. Let's see. All right, so camera. Okay, here we go. Why am I having issues with the title? Oh, here we go. Okay, so we are live. What's good, everybody? Hello. Let me know where you're coming in from on my YouTube channel. I'm in the middle of packing. What a mess. But this was my patio in the mornings. Place, have a few bucket seats. And this was my kitchen. A lot of acai bowls, friends, all kinds of fun stuff. This was my bathroom. It was super cool. I really enjoyed the maid service. I didn't have to clean nothing. It was amazing. This, again, I'm moving, so like, don't judge me, okay? But this was my bed for a little bit. It was amazing. Like 4 people could sleep on this thing. It's just super cool. This was my back patio. I think I made like so many different videos or live posts or something. My 2 chairs for my breakfast nook. And then I would work out over there. Hashtag Chloe Ting. Shout out. And upstairs, I may have to just tell you what the upstairs looks like because I'm in the middle of packing, but I just wanted to do a quick post because, yeah, I think the last post I did was like 4 a.m. I had just come back from, my friends are local musicians, so they were performing, and you know what it's like, time gets away from us. So it's National Novel Writing Month. Yes, I'm going to talk and keep packing because we got some stuff to do. There is just a few hours in the day. I've like read 3 books already, and I'm like doing my best to keep out of, what do you call it? Keep out of the mess of whatever's happening in the world. So, hey guys, let me know where you're coming in from. Whoever, to my viewers, shout outs. Yeah, so things are just a bit much over here. I found something about a recent shutdown, and I had to go surfing too before I even get out of here. So it looks like I thought I was gonna leave Puerto, but it's my birthday in a few days, and a lot of my friends are, gotta get the weed. But a lot of my friends are, asking to play or like wanting to have a big party. So there's a little bit of confusion about what to do next, right? Because my birthday is on Tuesday, which is the 10th. And there's a really big swell coming up. We don't really know until later, but it's going to be fun to see what happens. But I'm definitely getting out of this space. So why am I leaving? And when I'm talking about like, nomading and all this fun stuff and entrepreneurial endeavors, like, why am I even like packing up and going when I'm so comfortable here? Well, the thing is, we don't really know what to expect with the election. And there was actually a recent leaked video about what is in Canada's plans to instill like universal basic income. And looks like it's going to be through the vaccine, actually. So and I did put this on my Instagram live. If you guys check this out, they're going to say something like, oh, you want your money? It's going to be like a carrot dangling. Well, take the vaccine, take that vaccine. It's like that, right? So I want to just kind of caution you guys. I'm not sure what they'll do to the channel or anything like that. But sometimes if they don't like something, they will lock it up. So if they see that they don't like what you're doing or saying, they're going to stop your money from coming to you soon. I'm not sure how or when, but it does seem like there's a second wave of lockdowns coming. And, I was told it's going to be like a bit rough. The next wave of lockdowns. I'm in my swimsuit, so but the next wave of lockdowns is going to be not so fun. I do think it's going to happen after this quarter. So they were talking about mid-quarter and a lot of digital money. And so if you have whatever you have, it's really a good time to be vigilant. So why am I leaving this space? I had a dinner party with some recent surf friends here at my place. I'm going to put it up like this. There we go. I had a recent surf party with some of my friends, and it was just dinner. But the woman that is in this space is so terrified of COVID. And upstairs is gorgeous. Like, you could see the beach, you could see the sea, everything. And how that's not really a vibration, which is good to, be in a space of somebody who's 24/7, anxious, nervous, worried all of the time. Oh, COVID, wear the masks, right? So it was 8:30. Some of my friends had just arrived. One of the girls that I surf with teaches at a language school not too far away. She's like, hey, I get off work at 8. Okay, so that means she's probably not gonna pick up her boyfriend and come over until later. That's beside the point. So this woman was like, look, the new COVID restriction, like, so this is a thing, no matter how much luxurious life you have, got my passports, just in case, you feel me? It doesn't matter what kind of like luxurious lifestyle we have. If you're not able to do the things that you love and want, for example, gather, congregate, even just eat dinner peacefully, this is a sign of like, hey, as Abraham Hicks talked about. I was actually reading that book last night via audiobook. I keep encouraging you guys during this time, please read as much as you can. I mean, I can't harp that, get that into my own head enough. Like, Marinike, you have 30 minutes, go read another book. Speaking of books, this is my backpack. A lot of people traveling is okay, but I have a backpack solely just for books. So this is like literally a book bag. So it just holds all of my books. I have God knows how many, but I try to travel extremely light. But all of my manuals, my books, things I cannot there are things that just cannot live without. All of my theta books for healing, Bibles, work stuff, and there's digital stuff, but this, again, I cannot, every single day, I need this at least for 20 hours a week. I need to sit down and plan my life because projects are always changing, right? So knowing that priorities are always shifting and they're ever changing. So this is really the reason why I'm just packing up, y'all, because one, there's other things that we can be building. There's also other things that, you have to act like you don't have any money, even if it was just really nice to have a luxury place for a minute. But when you invest in yourself, it's so nice. So please, if you get a chance, most of us traveling, backpacking, doing whatever, we are definitely looking for good ways so we can pour into whatever it is that you're doing. Say you're writing a book and you want one of the best designers for the cover, or you need a top of the line editor. Maybe you need to invest in inventory. Maybe you're on Alibaba.com, or maybe you're taking an FBA class. Maybe you're doing all of the above and you still need surf lessons, or you're taking Taekwondo, or whatever it is that you're doing. There are sometimes we have to make like shifts and changes in our lives to like be really clear about where our priorities lie. So yeah, this is it, you guys. I don't know how many videos I've made. I remember I was in Thailand, and it's really hot. I'm gonna turn on this fan. I remember I was in Thailand, and I had just packed. I really forced myself to like the place where I was staying. And I was like, okay, I mean, I just paid all of this money for a month, and I don't think it's going to work for me. Like, I just heard, don't stay here. I just couldn't stay no matter what I tried to do to force myself to like it. Has that ever happened to you guys, where you just, you're so in tune with yourself, you're so accustomed to listening to yourself, that when you don't, it hurts? I guess I can't really, like, some people don't quite understand. I get that question a lot. Like, how do you know how to listen to yourself? And I have to turn the AC. Oh, it is hot. Okay, for real. I'm gonna put my shorts on. Oh, there's just so much going on here. But so how can we like boost this economy of like not just self, the economy of community? Because this is really what's going to be our ultimate saving grace here. I do believe like whatever's happening, no one might be extremely exempt from whatever is happening. Trust me, I have traveled enough that I've seen that even in the most like rural of areas, even in the highest mountains, even in the most desolate beach towns, everyone's wearing a mask, which is the first acceptance of, yes, there is COVID. And for like 15 minutes, I like drank the Kool-Aid for the pandemic. Oh, the pandemic. And yeah, I'm over it. Like, but there's nowhere you can run. So there's other alternatives, right? There's going to be a time where you're going to go to the ATM and you're not going to be able to get money out. So you need to have a few plans, something backed up. When I was traveling through Oaxaca, I met this guy. His wife was from the Philippines. And you know what happens when everybody travels, some major life event happened, and they're like, well, I'm just going to travel. So that's what happened to him. He like dissolved his marriage, and then they separated. And he said, during the recession, the Philippines didn't really feel that affected. Everybody owned their houses and they relied upon neighbors to help each other. They relied upon each other to help each other. And this is how they were able to like pretty much be really unaffected by, whatever's upcoming. So my recommendation to all or any of you is, please, when you get a chance, I have to keep moving this because, yeah. When you get a chance, please find a place that has a community. This will be your saving grace. While everybody else in the world is saying, oh, I couldn't see my brother, my sister, I mean, they're talking about like a second lockdown that's going to be a little bit worse than the first. They've been saying this for a while. A lot of things have been believed. So this is not fear mongering. This is not conspiracy theory. It's just fact. Like if we were to tell ourselves a year ago, hey, the whole world is going to shut down. Nobody's going to leave their house. They're going to tell everybody that there's this, I guess I'm going to leave this. But so far from what I read, it was a pretty good book. Yeah, so if you were to tell all your friends, like, hey, there was this pandemic and nobody could leave everywhere in New York City. Every city was like dead. It was like a ghost town. It felt like a zombie apocalypse. You wouldn't believe yourself. So what I'm sharing with you, what is coming, you definitely want to be as prepared as possible and not out of fear, but just knowing, okay, amazing things are on their way. You guys take care of yourselves out there. Please, build up your immunity. They're talking about, a second virus, the second wave is going to be different. Make sure you're like being cautious with your water. Whatever water intake you have, boil it before you drink it. If you have any sort of disinfectants or life straws, please, I urge you to, do what you can to invest in something like that as soon as possible. And toilet paper. You definitely need that. You never know when you gotta like pull over at the side of the road. And baby wipes is also like my favorite, because it has so many uses, baby wipes. You could like clean your face, all kinds of stuff. Invest in a community. Why? Because the people who are gonna help you, it's really gonna be people that are gonna end up helping you in what's coming up. You needed something? Cool, don't worry, I got a friend that's got that. Oh, you need to do this? That's cool, my friend cleans houses. Oh, you need a place to stay? Great, because my water just got shut off. Maybe you can help me pay that. This is going to be the next economy that we'll be able to sustain, and this is going to be a quiet economy. Also, if you can get into nature as much as possible, you're going to be really happy that you did that. Got to get the weed. You're going to be really happy that you did that. So definitely, do what you can to find a community, to find a group of people, to find a place that you know is going to be happy and where you will feel supported. That's it, you guys. Entrepreneurial endeavors. It's like a lot. It's National Novel Writing Month. There is supposedly an election that happened yesterday. I was kind of busy living my life. Everybody has a voice, so I guess that's so political. Say what you need to say. Let's see what's happening. Who is on? Yeah, but just say what you need to say. Be careful. Make sure you're investing in gold and silver coins. Try to put a little money aside. So, you want to like save salary, not just like a few bucks. You want to like save salary aside. And you want to like try to find different ways to move currency. If you need to like go to the bank and invest in other paper currencies, I would do that. But the way things are going, we just don't know. So, and the stock markets plummet. So this may actually be the time to go ahead and invest. There's a place called Webull, Webull, and you can, I think today is actually the last day, but if you deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks. I'm only telling you guys this because I care about you. I'm not like associated with it. I don't have a code or anything like that. But just be careful, really, like be very mindful about what's happening and build what you can, because things may go down a little bit, but remember, there's about to be a renaissance. So you want to be healthy when your time has come. You want to be on it. And when that opportunity that's been knocking at your door that you've been like asking about because you didn't like your job, you need to be ready, honey. Just be ready. All right, guys, I have to finish packing. I got to go to surf school. I got to do a bunch of stuff. It is my birthday month. I have a dress that's being made for me, and I'm so happy. It just looked amazing at the fitting yesterday. And I got a lot of packing and unpacking and readjusting and plans to be made. So take care of yourself. Don't focus on, really do not allow the election to make that big of an impact in your life. You still have a purpose and a plan, no matter whatever is happening within the world. Just keep your head down. Just keep reading. Just keep doing whatever it is that you need to do to like continue to like, this is the legacy building year, remember? So go forward, make your investments. If you have to buy a high-tech camera, if you need to invest in that really high, what do you call it, ink pad, or I don't really know how it's called, but most jobs will be taken away from you. AI is going to replace a lot of the jobs, and they're using COVID as a vehicle to get rid of your jobs. So, if you're in law, if you're in architecture, if you're in writing, if you're in, that's your jobs are safe. But this is a time to recreate yourself. So, don't stay on the ground is so beautiful that this is the month of Scorpion, of death and transformation. And so I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Really, just look at whatever you can. YouTube is one of the best and free universities out there. Anything you want to know about Amazon, anything you want to know about stocks, anything you want to know about like investing in real estate, there's a lot of channels and really so much information and knowledgeable people. You don't have to believe everything, but you do need to obtain the information. Hi, Robin. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. God bless you. All right, guys. You guys take care. See you. Bye. Esperamos sin borracho.